that's banging on the charts, banging in the clubs, or banging in the streets. You'll hear it here first on WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio, where music is the rhythm of life. Beat after beat. You are now rocking with an official UBK DJ
CL Smooth.
And you know who I got by my side.
It's your girl, Beth Brooks.
Hey, yo, this is Gold, a.k.a. Golden Boy, straight out of Houston via Philly. And when I'm on the net, I always check out the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. You never know what's going to happen. CL, hey, Bev, keep banging.
Hey, yo, this is Grand Centennial, a.k.a. Grand Stizak. And when I want to rock out or get it popping, I tune into the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show with the best duo on the box. You heard?
Mic check. As night creeps over the city, your boy's about to go ham.
Hands up, y'all got to feel me.
Making it sexy for the ladies, rocking it for the fellas. This is DJ CL Smooth.
WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio is the home of
The CL Smooth and Bev Brooks Show. Hello. Ho, back up. I forgot to listen, woman.
You got stuff on repeat.
Listen now. Listen.
I don't
Different
understand.
setup, so we got to go with a little different things.
Really?
What's good, y'all? It's your man, DJ CL Smooth.
It's your girl, Beth Brooks.
And, yeah, it's going down. If y'all are following us on Instagram and Facebook and everything like that, we are starting a new segment to the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. It's called The Point. So this is definitely going to be something different. Need everybody's participation. All right, now, if you really like following us and rocking out with us, this is the time to definitely get ready to be a part of WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. All right, tonight we got a few guests in the building. Greg the Grill Man Hardy is in the building. Miss Tasha D. Hamilton will be in the building. And a guest of Mr. Grill Man himself will definitely be in the building. So it's going to be kind of dope tonight. So I need everybody on my live.me that's tuning in to hit the share button. And what we have tonight, I'm just going to let y'all know, is we have a container.
You go trying to take stuff.
We got stuff like this. It's called The Point.
That's the pot.
That's the pot. All right. That's the pot. And
You
the
done
pot.
messed up stuff and
Listen with the little
Look, then
thingy.
people trying to sneak and do stuff.
You on camera, bro. Just letting you know. No cussing. Sugar honey. Iced tea in the building. But this is what it is. Listen. I ain't get
It's
that
called
advanced.
control.
I
Have
ain't
control.
I ain't get that advanced yet. With the beep and all that. If you feel yourself, get ready to. So definitely, all right. So we gotta wait for a couple of our people to get in the building. So on that note, we have to.
What? We got to do what?
Introduce my lovely co-host, my lovely part, the other half of me, the other one, the rib, the left arm, the butt cheek, all that. Yeah, you take that too, daggone. Don't even.
That
you
right
taking
there
that
is
too.
nasty.
You taking that too.
That is
Bev Brooks,
nasty.
definitely in the building.
Hey, you guys. How are you?
Yeah, she's over here swiping away and sharing away and everything like that. So it's definitely going down. It's crazy. It's going to be a tad bit.
Just saying crazy.
Funny. It is. It's going to be crazy tonight.
How crazy?
You want to find out?
I already know.
Hey.
at least I've known one of the guests for some time.
I've known them too for a little time now.
You just don't remember them.
Listen.
You don't remember that far back.
Yeah, listen.
Your mental is really
listen
blocked.
now. Listen now. Hush your mouth. We'll talk about my old syndromes. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. More than 30 years?
Yeah, more than 30. Yeah. Yes.
Look, he couldn't bleep that one. That just had to come out.
Yeah. It's been that long, bro. Yes. See,
say no to drugs, okay?
Yeah.
Say no to drugs.
See,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, they say,
Miss Brooks, you're gonna have to slide this way some to get into my picture on live.me. You know what I mean? You gotta slide this way so you can,
I'm gonna get there. Don't rush me.
Listen, Mom, I need you to get here now. All right, now. Let's make it happen.
Watch this, y'all.
See, we got to deal with the ignorance that goes along with these type of things like this. See, this is called 18 years of ignorance.
20.
Look, we was together for 20.
Mm-hmm.
Married for 18.
Mm-hmm.
18, bro.
18 years. See, that's why you need to be on the couch.
Yeah, you need to get on the couch and grab a mic.
Empty.
Yeah, you need to get on the couch and grab a mic.
Too early. Let me finish my first.
Oh, Lord.
Did they hear that? Did they hear me?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they can.
Mm-hmm.
They can hear you. So you might as well grab a mic. Yeah,
Like, not right now. Not right now. I ain't ready.
So,
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. I'm not ready.
So in the pot.
I'm definitely not going to be ready. When
So in the pot is suggestions, questions, all types of stuff. And it lets you know that, it's just different questions and stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to reach into the pot. We're going to stir the pot. And we're going to pull the point.
We're not ready to start a pot.
When we pull the point, everybody could chime in on the question at hand or the suggestion at hand.
Now.
This
right now.
Yeah, we actually already do that right now.
This is our filler, you guys.
Yeah.
This show officially launches on February the 1st.
February the 1st.
I'm coming back.
Yes, sir. You ready then?
I ain't ready.
You ain't ready now? See, we got to get the jitters
you
out
have
of
to always be on point.
Yeah, we got to always be on point.
Only reason I'm worried about, we might break up tonight.
See, this is the
we
true,
won't let that happen.
This is the true Temptation Island.
No fillers, no
fillers, nothing.
No writers writing anything down for you to say something.
This is how it's going down, man. We're going to go true school tonight. Now,
did you just say
true school? True school. True school. Because when you pick that question out of there, either you're going to tell the truth or you're going to have the biggest lie ever. So it's one of the two.
The lie will come back to bite you.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. No, that's YouTube.
91.3.
That's us.
Oh, that's us.
That's the numbers that we going for.
That's working.
Yeah, we going for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that. Thank you. I'm surprised that it didn't pop up yet. And
I don't know. That's okay with me.
We're broadcasting live. We're actually live.
Like, that's okay with me.
All my live.me family, what's good? I see y'all. What gift did you give to others in your childhood? Friendship. The ones that are still with me and still in touch with me know what true friendship is. That's the gift I gave to others in my childhood. So that question goes to you too, Miss Brooks.
I'm trying to think.
You can't really.
I don't.
Well, I was back. I was around.
All right, see, hold on. Hand me that microphone.
Get on the couch.
Hand me that microphone. Hand me that microphone right there. See, the bathroom was upstairs. Look
See,
at it. He's running.
This is what happened. We got people that's just running, running, and running.
Yeah. Is the light still on up there?
No, I turned it off.
Really?
The candle was up.
But you need the light on. Oh, Jesus. You trying to burn the house down and set everybody on fire.
No. The gift that I get. You know what?
Answer that question.
You want me to answer that question, and I'm trying to think. Like, I think I'm gonna have to say I was I don't know, because I think my parents gave me the gift of life. So, listening. That's what I can say I gave. The gift of listening. Being able to listen to somebody instead of always talking over them, talking to them, talking, at them. Listening. That's what I can say as a child. The gift I would give. I would listen to my friends, try to help them out the best way I knew how. So that's how I would answer that question. If there's anybody who got any more questions, I really can't. See, this is what happens when... Okay, wait a minute, y'all. In order for me to see at that distance, I gotta put glasses on. Okay, nothing else was posted up on that side. All right, see, that's what happens. When your eyesight, you need to look at a distance. You gotta put on the glasses to figure out what's going on. So... That's what's happening to me right about now. I couldn't see that. But to answer your question, that is the gift of listening. Because I did listen to a lot of my friends, their problems, their woes. I have those too. They do change. Yeah.
You get your microphone yet, man?
No, they still...
Oh, Lord Jesus. We don't need you saucy before, everything start coming down. Lord Jesus. See, we got to watch you when you get saucy.
He be dancing on counters and
exactly. Exactly.
I'm
nervous.
It's no reason to be nervous, though.
Hey, Rose. What's going on? Rose Rain, how are you?
This is our first public appearance.
Oh, Lord. See,
and that's a good thing.
All right, everybody that's tuning in on my live.me feed. Hold on. We didn't even go up on the air. Hold your horses. Wow.
How can you forget that?
Wow.
Because you a butt?
Shut your mouth. How about that?
A butt you are.
All right, y'all. We're going to have to do this all
No,
over.
we're not doing this all over.
I got to start
No, you better.
I got to start the show.
No. What you going to do is you going to edit.
I can't edit.
You going to edit.
The CL Smooth.
You going to edit.
And Bev Brooks show.
Edit it. Get your editing skills on.
I don't feel like doing all that.
Well, that's too bad. That's what needs to be done. And that's what's going to happen.
Listen now.
I am listening.
Listen now.
You heard what I said.
Hildegard. Hey, listen.
Buffy. Play with me if you want to. Y'all already know.
What the hell is Buffy?
The Vampire Slayer.
You know what? We ain't going there.
No.
No, we are live on this air now. WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. Hello to everybody that's tuning in on WBNCRadio.net. How are you tonight?
Yes, all over the world. What are they saying?
Faithful said, Buffy, you're cracking up. I understand, man. It's hard. Hey. But listen.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right.
No.
We're doing good. This is the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. And everybody that's tuning in right now, y'all got to be a part of this. If you are following us on Instagram, follow us at DJCLSMOOV or WBNC Radio. Okay? Those are the two that you follow us on. We're everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. So tonight's is our trial period for the new show called The Point. Now, what consists of The Point? The Point is it's a bunch of suggestions that's in this box up here in front of us. Now, people then threw in questions. They email questions. They, if you're on Instagram and you seen the post earlier, you put questions in. Those questions get added into the pot. So what we're going to do, we're going to stir the pot and get to the point. So if y'all have any questions that y'all would like for us to throw in the pot, please put them on the screen or hit us on Facebook.
They can inbox us.
Or you can inbox us right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can inbox us on YouTube and we can put the question in also. If you're on the YouTube, you can see us on live on YouTube at WBNC Radio. That's WBNC
You know on
Radio.
YouTube with WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio, right?
Oh, right. Okay, well, I'm sorry.
We're the
I'm sorry.
whole
I'm
thing.
sorry. You did the whole thing on
thing.
there? Okay, well,
The
see,
whole thing.
I'm salty. No, I'm caramel salty mocha. That's what my wife got me drinking now. Some bull crap. Never drunk coffee like that, but she want to drink some stuff that tastes like hot cocoa. What the hell? Listen. Listen now. We talking about some crack and the crack. This is crack.
What's crack?
That's crack. That daggone salted caramel mocha creamer that you got that go in some Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Yeah, I said it.
That's why I got my Craig.
I said it.
I love my Craig.
They just better pay us for it, but I said it. That's right.
What you say? You ain't
I ain't gonna
gosh
say
darn
it again
thing,
because they ain't
except
paying
for
us.
that
I'm telling you.
I got you addicted.
Yeah, exactly. The commercial was done. But check it out. Like I said, we gonna stir the pot shortly, y'all, and pick out the first
I don't
question.
want to stir the pot.
You gonna stir whatever I ask you to stir, woman.
Remember, I don't stir anything.
Yeah, I stir it for you.
I sit and rotate.
Listen. We gonna rotate on something nice. Oh yeah, we can be very clever. Nice and fluffy for you. I got a nice fluffy stir pot for you. I got a thick straw. Stir that teapot for you, girl. Listen. Listen. It's going down. Like I said, WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio we doing a little something different.
You out of pocket.
Why not?
You is out of pocket.
Listen, gotta be.
You know what? It's a difference between you having turntables in front of you and the mic and you just sitting beside me.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
So now I got to be subjected to.
When we sit next to each other,
What?
It's a wrap. When we sit next to each other, you know it's going down. Right here.
You know our
Basement.
tablecloth is long enough, right?
I can wrap you up in it.
Tell me about it.
Hey, yo. Yellow
All right
tail,
now.
a new one.
Hello.
But what we're going to do right here at WBNC
What's up?
Break-N-Chainz
What's up?
Radio.
What we gonna do?
We get to stir the pot.
Well, I don't want to stir the pot.
Listen, you keep telling me that you don't want to stir the pot, and you going to
Things
stir the
is
pot.
going to come out.
What?
Things is going to come out.
Absolutely.
Of stirring the pot.
Absolutely. That's what the things are for. That's why we got to get to the point. The guests they're on the way. You know, we got some.
We got one
some,
here.
Oh, she's here? Yeah, we
No,
got one.
we
We
got
got a
one
guest
here.
here. But he's a little camera shy right this moment. You know, he could be actually on the couch. Cause that's where you gotta get the guest on the couch. You gotta stir the pot on the couch. Now that sound kinda crazy, but we gotta stir the pot on the couch. If you get what I'm saying. So that's how we're gonna
Wait a
start.
minute. Pause. I can't.
Listen, you just keep on doing what you're doing over there and let
got
me
me.
finish being crazy over here.
You got
now, bro. Yeah, we gotta stir the pot on the couch.
Sometimes when you stir the pot, spill out a little bit.
Hey, there you go. You gotta spit it out. Yeah. Hey, you know.
Wait, and then they walk away.
Hey. Oh, Lord Jesus. He said after this one. This is the third one. Lord. The second one? Oh, Lord Jesus. Save some for everybody else now. Lord G. He said, what?
Oh, they can mess with this. I got this. That's it. I'm a sailor.
I see. Sailing. Take me away. Yes, very scary. No bleep buttons. We're going to try to have very less bleepage to go around. So we're going to try not to have...
This is not an editing show.
Yeah,
this is live.
This is live. So this is a straight stream.
We can't edit anything.
I don't have no bleep button to hit anything.
And once it's on YouTube, it's on YouTube.
Yeah. And, you know... yeah, but listen, we don't cuss on our station. We are live across the world right now.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
See, why you always talk too much?
I'm just saying, sometimes he listen.
Gosh.
Listen, we gotta make sure he knows when we broadcast everywhere else. You know, it's across the world. You know, listen, he's not a stranger to us broadcasting. We've done several events together. You know,
because they can act crazy then.
Yeah,
but
all the
it's
time.
Just like,
all the time.
Now it's like, oh my gosh.
Listen, yeah, all advertisements. Come on, Buffy. See, that's what I'm talking about, right? Somebody done called me Buffy. Now, see, now we got a problem. We got a problem.
Yes, thank you, Love.me.
Who is that? Faithful.
Call him out.
415. Faithful 415. Really? What? You got a question, Faithful? Huh? You want to start the pot? You want to start the stir? Huh? You want to stir it? Stir the pot. Pick a question. Any question you got right now, we will start with that question tonight.
You sure?
Stir the pot. We'll stir it. Why not? Well, let's have it. WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. Why not?
Can't we just go into a break right now?
There is no break right now.
It should be.
Why? You want to go into a break? See, I don't have my stuff. See, this is the reason why I got to put my mixer together, because my mixer has all my stuff programmed. So all I got to do is hit the buttons instead of go looking for the stuff. You see what I'm saying?
No.
So, yes, it makes it a lot easier. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it.
Your brain works right.
What topic? Any topic that you choose, just no cussing.
Ask a question. Well,
ask a question.
They can cuss on there because I ain't got nothing to...
but we not going to... When we mention it, it's just no cussing involved. You know, it's just, you know...
We be raw.
Yeah.
But we not going to cuss.
You know, I mean, there's some topics that's in this bucket. I'm truly telling you that...
You're going to stop calling it a bucket. It's a pot.
It's a pot. Okay. It's
you know what? I'm just
going
to have to get a pot. I'm going to have to get a black pot.
Black... What you want to get? A cast iron pot? See, you want to hit a person over the head? Boom!
Don't go to sleep.
Listen now. Listen now. I got to sleep with Joe behind it. You're talking about don't go to sleep. Sheesh. What in the world?
Just keeping it real.
Just keeping what real? You talking about hitting a person in the daggone head with the daggone thing?
I didn't say that.
What you gonna do?
You're saying
you talking? What you gonna do with the cast iron pot in the bed? Huh?
I'm gonna stir the pot.
I don't need to know what type of stirring she's gonna do in the bed with the pot.
You already know.
I don't need no hot grits flying around on me. Listen, this ain't Al Green, baby. We're going to make this, you know, a totally different scenario here. You know, we're going to get some hot wax or something.
Hot wax? What the?
And start
I do got that candle.
I know you do.
Yes.
I tell you, man. Listen.
That's a whole... Why is that not the right one?
Oh, Jesus, that joint is way. What did you do? What do you think about the Super Bowl?
What?
The Super Bowl.
Our teams is not there.
The Rams and the Patriots are playing. I just gotta give them. I gotta give it up to them. They did their thing.
Who?
The Rams. The Rams did their thing, but you know the Patriots is also doing their thing. I mean, I haven't heard no cheating this year. From you know the perspective of maybe a couple people you know feeling a little bad about it because I seen a couple stores that had ref shirts on their racks. So I mean you know my Eagles ain't in there, so I really don't know what to do yet. This dude, man, is on the floor, literally on the floor, crawling. No more alcohol for this brother right here. This dude.
They try to come over to their phone. That's what they
really.
I don't know
yeah,
why.
you seen that too? Listen, it's crazy.
I know y'all seen it. Y'all seen it.
Yeah, they ain't gonna walk by the camera smiling. Yo, this is ridiculous. See, this is the thing I talk about years of friendship where you have people in your life that you really need to change the dial sometimes. You know what I mean? And when you change the dial, make sure it's the right turnage of the knob. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You went backwards.
I came back, didn't I? I really did, didn't I?
Yeah, you went back. You went way back.
I tell you.
Back.
Oh God.
When you move back instead of forward, you know, this is what you end up getting. So
Faithful, where are you from, Faithful? Everybody that's on live.me right now, I need to know where you at. What city are you in? Because it's about to get real in here. It's really about to get real. So we really need to find out where everybody is right now.
yeah, so if you can put up on the screen where you're from, and you know where you're at.
San Francisco, California.
San Francisco.
All right.
In
the building. Yes.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. Please follow. Follow WBNC.
Share.
Follow
Go
WBNC.
to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Follow us on YouTube because right now we're also live on YouTube.
Yes.
So anybody who's on my Facebook
Hustle
Live,
Music is from
if
Cali.
y'all want to see more.
Hustle Music is from Cali. Hustle
we
Music.
got California up in the building. Hey, Cali.
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
So like we said, anybody you want to post up where you're from, if you want to post up a question that you want to put in the pot, because you know we had the weird. Let me get because I have. Okay, that's gonna fall.
Yeah, it's gonna fall
See,
again.
This is
Need
our
to just
pot.
stop putting it up there. Just sit the pot there.
This is our pot. That's our pot.
Yeah, that's the pot right there. Now
That's
the
the pot. See, we already got stuff in here.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff in there already. We don't know what's in that pot right now. Literally, people were sending in stuff, questions, and what we did was we wrote them down and we put them in the pot. So, Hustle Music, salute. So, like I said, if y'all have a question, I mean, you can get raunchy. You can,
but we'll
raunchy to a certain class. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know anything?
Hey, TMT in the building.
Anything
What's good?
that y'all want to know? Anything
TMT, we put your question in the pot. So we definitely, you know what I mean. If we get to it tonight, we don't know if we're gonna get to it because there's a bunch of stuff in the pot already.
And we only actually pull one. A night.
Yeah.
So
well, it depends. It depends how it go.
How it go.
It depends on how it go
because the conversation goes.
Yeah,
and
we can.
What else we gotta say.
I can put it to an end. Be like, all right, let's move to the next question and let's dig into the the pot again. You know what I mean? I really want to hit like 2 or 3. For real. I don't want to make it all drawn out on one.
That don't sound too
listen,
good.
Listen. If the 2 and 3 sound about right, then that's how it goes down. It goes down 2 or 3. I like to hit 2 or 3, maybe 3, maybe twice or 3 times at a time. Me, you, and 2 times more. We gonna get it.
Oh, because I was about to say, nigga, did
listen,
you put that question in the pot?
Listen, we can do that.
Because I'll be sitting up there talking about, y'all don't even want to know my answer to that.
Listen.
Y'all don't even, what the heck?
Oh, you definitely welcome for having a show. You're definitely welcome. You know what I mean? We had to change it up a little bit because the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show, it was more music than talk. So we really need to. We
wanted to step it up a notch to get more adult about it.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I love the music, but there's some things we got to talk about.
Sometimes, because when people, they sit up there, they talk about and say, I want to get something off my chest, but they don't necessarily want to put themselves out there on the screen or out there, just blatantly go on Facebook Live and say, I got a question. Because there's not too many people that's bold like that.
Yeah.
Or that feel as though they have the presence to be on and say anything. Or so we giving them the option to send in their questions.
Yeah.
And we'll answer them.
Yeah.
To the best of our abilities.
Yeah.
We're not no counselor. We're not counselors. We're not therapists. We're just real life. Either we know somebody who went through it, we've been through it ourselves, or that's pretty much it. Yeah,
that's about it. Yeah. So, All right, Mr. We got one of our guests in the building. Yes, he's stepping to the camera, y'all. Yes, Mr. Grill Man Hardy himself. Greg the Grill Man Hardy is in the building, y'all. Hold on 1 second. It's on. Just keep it. There you go.
Is this mic on?
Yes,
absolutely.
It's on. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
TMT said you looking good too, sis.
Thank you. I had to hook it up a little some.
Yes. All right, so are we stirring the pot, y'all? Y'all ready to stir the pot?
I mean, I don't think we should necessarily stir the pot yet. I mean, because I was under the impression that there was going to be input from the other guests that would, like
they could probably get in on the second question.
All right, well, look, you know what? Why not?
Yeah,
we here. Greg the Grill Man Hardy here with Bev Brooks and CL Smooth. Let's stir the pot and see what's going on.
All right, we stirring the pot, y'all.
We stirring
the pot, and we're gonna reach in here and grab something out of here. I
put a question in there. I hope it's not my question because the question I put in there, really, I want everybody to chime in on.
All right, this is the first question of the night.
Drum roll, please.
Woo! All right. If I change myself because I love you to be with you, then later on, several years later, you find out I was still doing what I was. Wait a minute, hold on now. Then later on, several years later, you find out I was still doing what was a part of my life since childhood. What would you leave me and file divorce in any way?
Did you got it? You got it.
Oh, would you leave me and feel deceived in any way? I'm sorry, the writing is just a little. I'm sorry. All right. If I change myself because I love you to be with you, then later on, several years later, you find out I was still doing what I was doing in a part of my life since childhood. Would you leave me and feel deceived in any way?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so
that's my answer. Whoever put that in there, I would say absolutely.
All right, so you were still deceived?
One, you said you changed yourself.
Right.
You didn't. You hid it.
No.
You never changed yourself because you love me. You didn't change. If you were still doing the things that, from what I'm hearing on that question, the question was, I changed myself because I loved you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
And later on in life, you found out that I was still doing some of those things from back then.
Right.
You didn't change.
I say the same thing.
You didn't change. All you did was mask it, hide it, move it over for a little while until you felt comfortable enough to go back to doing exactly what you wanted to do. One thing about, I feel like in a relationship, you shouldn't have to change who you are for somebody that you love. Loving someone is accepting them exactly what they are. If you are doing something that you feel like isn't cool when you get with somebody. Like, you know what? When I was single, this is cool. Now that I'm with somebody, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Then, you know what I mean? Like, that's, change it. Right. Change that because you're doing it not for them, because you realize, you know what I'm saying, that I shouldn't be doing these type things. If you still out here doing what you was doing from before, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, if you was out slinging and...
Because I got a question. Like, if I found out that you lied about this, how you broke a trust.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and the one thing about, like, you broke a trust that I thought was there. I thought you know what I mean? From what I'm saying, if you, my girl who isn't here right now, told me, like, oh, you know, I'm going to stop doing this because I love you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I found out later she was still doing it. Lies. How many other lies you told? What else you doing? What else did I have to go back and be like, you know, it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's it. Lies. And I won't be able to trust you. Would I leave you? It depends on what it is, I guess.
Yeah, well.
It depends on what it is. But I still feel deceived. I still feel like you yeah, me.
Yeah. I really would. Yeah, I would feel deceived about that. I would. But
what you doing? What is it?
It depends on what it is.
Okay. Let's bring out something.
All right.
Let's bring out a scenario.
All right.
If I was one religion,
okay,
when we met,
okay,
and you said that you prayed and you asked for, you know, this Christian woman who believed in God. Now, my religion, I believe in Jehovah.
Okay.
So, because we've dated, you courted, we went out on dates, you really was into me, you fell in love with me, you fell in love with who I am. And then you tell me, well, if you plan on being my wife, you have to change over. So I do that.
You agreed.
I agreed to do that. But because it was something that I did and it was something that I grew up on, and I still have a love for it because I love Jehovah.
So you telling me that you couldn't love God?
But Jehovah and God is one of the same.
But if you're making that change or that commitment to be with me, but you said you would.
Yeah, but check this out. Why do I need to change
exactly my
anything?
Point, exactly. That was my point.
To appease you.
Like, why would you have to change it? If I said I wanted a Christian woman, someone who believed in God, followed the faith, but my religion was different from yours, and let me just add right now, I do not believe in organized religion at all. But if that was the case, we're going to use her scenario. If that was the case, you change your religion. You said you would agree to change your religion because I love you and this is what we would do. I would follow the faith, but I still had some belief in this. Then honestly, you should have said that from the gate. Like I would
you would feel deceived.
I would feel deceived because you from the gate said you would do something different, but you didn't have to change. You shouldn't have had to change. It was nothing that I would have said to you or did to you to make you feel like I need this to change. If this not gonna work, then it won't work. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
true.
I don't like this is good. I don't believe like we're grown. You know, when I say grown, I don't just mean like your age. I mean, experience makes you grown. Experience and learning lessons makes you grown.
Right.
And you shouldn't have to become somebody else or something else. Live your life the way you feel like you need to. You will eventually find someone that's going to accept any and every which way. And if I love someone, if I want to marry you, then I'm going to be straight up with that.
Now, suppose they said, all right, I want to get married. And you got married. And that was the thing of, you know, I accepted you to make that change. And you went back. After years of saying that, okay, I'm this way, and then
But that question said that you later found out.
Right.
Which means that I was doing these things without coming to you and saying,
right,
hey, look,
from the beginning.
What?
Right.
I did this.
Right.
I changed because I did this because I loved you. Right. I did this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not to say that I was trying to change my being, but I did it because I love you. And then you say, well, I'm doing this behind your back, and you found out later. Like if we are in love, we're married, then it shouldn't be nothing that we're keeping from each other. If this is something that you love, then I would say, you know what, I appreciate you trying to make that move. And I appreciate you doing what you did. I will respect the fact that you You made that move and change, and I would just respect that. But if you hiding that, then how many other things are you hiding?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's
that's the whole other thing.
Yeah,
like,
but that's the one question. But does that cause for I'm leaving you?
Right.
Like that? Does that cause for I'm leaving? Because you deceived me. You're not who you were. You're a masked person. I don't believe that you're a masked person because when you dated me, when you saw me, when you were around me, I was the same person. It's just that two different religions. Same person that you
felt. Obviously, you didn't feel enough about our relationship to come to me and talk about it. That's when I'm gonna start questioning it.
Right.
It's not so much that you went back there. Now the question now lies in you. Where did you see our relationship that you had to hide that, or you couldn't come and talk to me about? Where did you see? What didn't you see in our relationship that you felt like you had to hide that and couldn't just come and talk to me? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm questioning. Mm-hmm. I'm not questioning because it was in your heart and you wanted to do that. My question is, you felt that you had to do it behind my back without coming to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So what else did you feel like, because obviously you didn't feel comfortable enough in our relationship to even come to me and say it. What else? So now you put me in question. So will I leave? I don't know if I will leave. You know, because if I love you and I want to work it out, maybe we go talk to somebody. Maybe we hit a rough patch and we got to work through it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But I will feel deceived. And I will feel like, you know what? You might have to eat. You might have to eat it. You might have to eat this feeling that I'm feeling right now because you caused it. So if I walk around with a little chip on my shoulder or feeling some type of way or you gonna have to eat that because you caused it.
Yeah.
You know, you put it out there. It wasn't there. It wasn't in my life. It wasn't on my table. You put it on the table. Now you gotta eat it. You gotta eat it. So leaving, I can't say I would necessarily just leave right away because I feel like if I love somebody, it's gonna take more than just a little small simple deception, but it will make me question what we have.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And once you put that into play, like that's tough to get around. You know what I mean? It's tough to get around. That's tough to me.
Okay.
All right.
Man,
so
seems
logical
logical to me. That's logical
I think
to
that
me.
I really think that's a
good,
true answer to that.
Yeah, it really is. I really like that.
I really do think that's a true answer.
My whole
to
thing, I was, I'm like, yo, you really gonna leave me? Because
yeah,
you gonna leave me instead of talking about this. You just gonna up and just say screw it. Everything that we done been through.
And then my question was, you gonna lie to me? You gonna hide from me?
That's the whole thing. You lied to me. That's
now
the whole
you're
thing.
asking me would I leave you, but I'm looking at you and looking in your face like you couldn't be real to me.
Right. You couldn't
do that. Like you couldn't bring that to me.
Like, out of everything. Out of everything.
You're saying out of all that we done been through.
Yep.
I'm looking
out
at
of
you
everything.
Like, out of all that we done been through, you couldn't come to me
and just say, babe, you know what I mean?
Like
listen,
I'm missing this.
Yeah.
Like this is closer to my heart, my family. This is what I grew up on. I tried to change this for you. I wanted to do this for you, but this is calling me.
Right.
You know what, man? You're gonna sit down. You know,
right.
Baby,
have
I love
a talk.
You. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like that's your way, I know your faith in God. No, I know how you feel about the Lord. So this denomination, whatever, which one we chasing, like I said, I don't believe in organized religion. But if you couldn't come to me, like,
right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's
You sugar honey iced tea on me.
I mean, yes, sir. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
stuff like, you know what I mean. You question that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you question that. It's. I know it'll probably pop up. It's almost like cheating.
Yeah.
You cheated. The act of you going out and sleeping with somebody. We're not even gonna get there.
Not yet. Yeah, it's in that.
I know that's in the.
Yeah, we're gonna stir.
That's in the proverbial pot.
We're gonna stir the pot again, y'all. But TMT had a lot of stuff to say on this. She said.
Okay, put that down so you can get to her.
Yeah, let me check this out real quick. All right. I can be culturally his style and spiritually inclined to God's words. We should both agree on God's word, because God's word are inflatable, all true, infallible, all true. That's the
I'm about to say we inflating something
Yeah,
right
right.
now.
Inflating it.
right? We're gonna make it puffy.
Make it puffier than it was.
And if you keep doing it, then there's a problem, but it's for better or for worse. If you keep doing it, it's a problem. It's for better or for worse. So basically, you should just you should have talked to the counterpart.
Yeah.
So what she's saying is you don't leave as a better word. You work it out.
Right.
You work it out.
Right.
And at one point I was like, I guess I can agree that you would sit there, but you might catch. You catching something.
It's a guarantee that you're gonna catch, something.
And you had to eat it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you had to eat it for as long as I feel like it takes me to get out my system, because it wasn't there before.
Right.
It wasn't there before.
Exactly.
And now it's there. This wasn't on our table until you introduced it.
Yeah.
So it might take me two months to eat this one plate of food. It
True.
might take me.
Yeah.
We'll say grace over it.
Yeah.
We'll pray over it.
Yeah.
Because I believe
Yeah.
that you believe in God.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But we going to sit here, and it's going to take me. You know how your mom used to be like, you're going to sit there, then you don't eat it. Guess what you having for breakfast in the morning? You know what I'm saying? So you're going to eat that for breakfast in the morning. You don't finish eating for breakfast when you get home from school. You're going to eat on that plate until it's gone.
Yes, sir.
So she would have to eat that plate until it was gone. Whatever one the person did, he or she would have to eat on that plate until it's gone, because you caused it. You put it there.
Yes,
you
sir.
served it. You served
Yes,
it
sir.
up.
You served it up, and I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
That's a good answer. I can deal with that.
I really do.
That's a good point. Yeah. Okay. I got that.
All right,
You
y'all.
got
We're gonna go into commercial break real quick. I'm gonna try to get some commercials up here and make this thing a little crazier and different. But we'll be back shortly. Right here on the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks Show, featuring our new segment called The Point. Right here at WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio.
Awesome.
Dreams Ice Cream Factory, located at 33 East Glenside Avenue in Glenside, PA. Come experience the best ice cream and customer service in the business. Enjoy over 25 flavors of ice cream in full variety. Our exclusive donut ice cream sandwich is king. Also, we deliver. Go to www.dreamsicecreamfactory.com. You can find us at Dreams Ice Cream Factory on Instagram, Facebook, Dreams Ice Cream Factory, and our phone number is 267-627-4171.
We'll be back in 1 second, y'all. Trying to get this stuff together. Ooh, the background stuff, boy. The background stuff is definitely the background stuff that you hear in this place would definitely make you want to get ready to do some other stuff. So we'll be back in a few seconds, y'all. Don't mind me in these commercials. I'm trying to get them together, y'all. I'm experimenting. Hold on. Go ahead, woman. What you gotta say?
You keep sitting.
This is a trial and error.
That's right. This
is our trial show. But I guarantee y'all, on February 1st, we're gonna have this thing down pat. It's gonna be commercials laid, everything.
Y'all gonna see turntables in front of CL.
You ain't gonna see no turntables. I ain't gonna do that.
This
but
is not gonna be this situation. You're gonna see turntables in front of him because he's feeling some type of way right now. He's really feeling some type of way.
Listen, I'm a music dude. I love music, but this here is very, very good.
Larry said you're one of the best DJs he's ever met in his life.
Oh, thank you, man. You know what I mean? I really do love music, and I really do appreciate it, man, for real.
You can tell. He said when he's behind doing this thing, man, he said, I listened to one of his little programs he was doing one day, and he had all the different DJ segments, and he said, dog, when I listened to what he was doing, you could tell he just loved what he did, and he's like one of the best people I've ever seen did it ever.
Oh, thank you, man, for real. So
tell him to write that in the post.
Yeah, write that in the post. We need that. Yes, sir.
Every time time we talk about something we're gonna do, and we, you know what I mean, we talk about it. I don't call nobody. I ain't calling nobody else. Now, that's so
yeah.
He's just like, dog. He said, if I can get him to go anywhere, I wouldn't ask for nobody else.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Thank you. We're gonna do this last commercial. We'll be right back, y'all. Give me a second.
You don't know my name. Knowing your breasts can save your life. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast health. Brought to you by Susan G. Coleman and the Ad Council.
You know you need me. Say what? You know you need me. Say what? You know you need me. Yes.
WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. It's your man DJ CL Smooth. Bev Brooks is definitely in the building. We are definitely doing what we got to do right here, y'all. Be patient with us. This is the trial era of The Point, the new segment on the CL Smooth show. I'm sorry, the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. I got so much stuff going on, man. This is crazy. I'm sorry, Miss Bev. Mrs. Bev. Look at her. Her lips all powdered out. I done did something wrong, y'all. I done did it. I ain't gonna get no booty tonight. Damn it.
Where my mic?
See, that's why I love cutting her off. So see.
He's sure enough not getting it tonight.
Jeez. So, we about to stir the pot again, y'all. We about to really. Yeah. Now you know. Yes, sir. We can. Listen. We're gonna make this. Yeah. You see how hard she hit me? I say LOL. Wow, too. She hit the mess out of that arm, boy. That's that.
Y'all
strong.
felt it over there, didn't you?
That's that muscle.
Y'all felt it over there. I know y'all felt it over there.
Yes, sir. I know. Listen, this is us for real. This is us in real life. You said we funny. This is us in real life. This is how we act all the time. All the time. WBNCradio.net. Hit the play button. Or you can see us live on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you can search us right now, WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio, CHAINZ Radio. You know, and you can call in.
What's it on YouTube again?
It's YouTube,
WBNC
Break-N-Chainz Radio. You
Even
can always call in.
Put in WBNC Radio.
We should pop up. You can always call in 267-713-9262. If you want to sit in and talk to us, you know, you could definitely do that. You can sit in, talk to us, have some fun, you know. But we about to stir the pot again. We got Greg the Grill Man Hardy in the building, and this dude's food is amazing. And I tell you, you know, black man like me can, I could cook just a little bit, you know.
You got some banging ass ribs.
Sometimes that slips. Sometimes
you know, that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That you know, that's a given now on, you know, the terrestrial radio. You know, so
there's a whole lot of stuff that's a given on terrestrial radio.
Yeah,
we ain't trying to go that way. We still
TMT says stir that pot. Stir that pot. Stir that pot. We're going to stir the pot. We're going to stir the pot. We stirring the pot, y'all. If y'all just tuning in, please hit the share button on my live.me.
We got Facebook Live over here.
Facebook Live.
We had Florida over here. We got Delaware. We got Jersey.
I need you to speak into that mic more. I can't hear you.
What's on Facebook, Joe?
Facebook is...
I'm underneath me.
Bev Brooks.
Bev Brooks?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we got Florida over here. We got Jersey. We have Delaware. So, yeah.
All right, Mr. Hardy.
What is it?
Mr. Hardy, I need you.
Beverly Brooks?
Yep.
Beverly Brooks.
Yes.
She's on her Facebook Live. And
I'm on my Facebook Live, yes.
We are
share,
doing what we
share,
do. Yeah,
and share.
Share that out. Come on, y'all.
Share it out, please.
Need y'all to share it out. Share it out. Share it out.
You can also go to YouTube and you can see the full picture and everybody. You can see the couch. You can see all of that.
Yeah, the couch is going to have a couple more people on the panel shortly. We got a couple people, on route to
be with us.
To be with us today.
Yeah.
It's a little couple things, they running a little late, had life.
Hey, and check this out. If you're in the Philadelphia, Jersey, Delaware area, and there's a possibility that you want to be on the show as one of the panelists, Lord, I tell you,
see,
just
people just running late and don't call. I mean, they calling, and she got to answer. She got to shut down the Facebook Live and everything, man. It's just absolutely. So if you want to be on the station and on the panel to be in the questions, and come and chill with us, you can do that. Right now, I need y'all to follow us on Instagram. Follow me at DJCLSMOOV, all one word, and follow the radio station at WBNC Radio. All right, so definitely, it's going to get. And I'm gonna save this second question since I know. Are they on the way here?
Yes.
How far?
You know how long.
Oh Lord! So we're gonna start the second question.
No, it's
the fast one.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll put that one back in the bowl. I'll wait for a minute. Ty. Yeah, heavy foot. We call her heavy foot.
That's
lead foot. Speedy Gonzalez Hamilton.
I got tuned into Beverly Brooks Live for a new segment of the WBNC Break-N-Chainz.
WBNC, not NBC.
I got it.
WBNC.
Right
listen.
WBNC.
That's right.
I'm in the building, or check it out on YouTube. WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio.
That's us, Break-N-Chainz Radio. Yes, we are definitely in the building. Business cards on deck. Share, please. I need everybody to hit the share button, like, and follow, please, because we're trying to get everybody to share your input. These questions that's in this pot, I'm telling you now, is going to be something vicious. And I know you don't see a lot of shows like this, but we're going to make it. We're going to make a new difference. We're going to make a difference in somebody's life, and we're going to try to make it happen. Hey, what's going on? I'm trying to get everybody to tune in.
We bring it.
And I'm trying to, announce the people that's coming in.
What the world?
Shemaple? All right, I can't pronounce that one. That looked
what
like
it says?
Shemaple.
What?
Listen, SCHMOO.
Do y'all know anything about
Abstract? What's good? Yes, the watch party. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Can I turn this into a watch party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've never seen one. Somebody I'm scrolling through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, we can turn it into a watch party. That's
like
what Miss Bev gonna have to do. You know what I mean? Instead of being on her personal, she'll have to turn it into a watch party on her personal. You know what I mean? So everybody can tune in. Yep, there you go. Yes, sir. Share it out. Doing good. We're abstract.
Tell them as when they pop in, say where they're from. So
abstract. I need you to tell us. All right, everybody that's popping in, I need y'all to tell us where y'all from.
Yeah, where y'all from, where y'all located.
What we're gonna do. This is the new segment of the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show.
Yes.
This is called The Point.
Yes.
And what we do is we have suggestions or questions in the pot. In the pot, there's questions. Abstract is from Florida.
All right, Florida in the building.
Yes. TMT's Philly in the building. Yes.
All right.
All right. So what we trying to do?
Glow.
Make sure y'all hit the share button. All right. So this is just the trial show for the new show. It's the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show called The Point.
Yes.
And what we do is we have suggestions in the pot. So what we do is we stir the pot.
Yes, we stir
and
the
pick
pot.
out a question.
Yes.
Or a suggestion, and we go in on it.
So that means you can write into us. You can either, you can write in to, oh crap. I did have the email address. Okay, I'm going to post the email address up. I do have one.
You made one? Or why don't you just do info dot?
Okay,
WBNC?
they can send it to info.wbnc
I mean, we got 500,000
@gmail.com.
emails. You know what I mean? Look, info.wbnc at gmail.com. Send in your questions.
Send in your questions. We'll write them down, put them in the pot, and we stir the pot, pick them out, and we keep it pushing. We answer the questions to our best of our abilities.
I actually listen. Black man, me. I've made some oxtails.
Here he go with the oxtails.
And
here he go.
My chef friend, my personal friend, he's a chef.
Yes, he is.
And right now he's in the pot cussing. Literally.
Not the pot that has the names and stuff.
No, not the pot that got the names in it. The pot that got the oxtails in it.
Yeah.
He's in the kitchen stomping around cussing right now.
Yes. Yes, he is.
What are you looking for, sir? Lord, see, this is what we see. When you have friends over that's like family, you can't get rid of them.
We be trying sometimes. We don't mind sometimes when
we don't mind.
They come over and everything and you know.
Wait a minute. I really need can where your mic at, man?
He done put it back.
I need you to get your mic, man. I really do, and I need you to talk to us right now. All right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You ain't got to be on the camera. Just I need your suggestions. Right, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. Now, what are you saying?
All right. Now, since you didn't told everybody what I was doing off camera in the back of the kitchen over there.
Listen
about the pot. There's more than one pot going on. You see a pot on this table, but there's a pot up in that kitchen with some oxtails. And I'm sitting here, and as soon as I walked in, I smelled it. You know what I'm saying? Like I smelled it when I walked in. So I couldn't help myself but sitting here sipping on this sip on, but to go in there and just put a little soup spoon taste into my mouth. Now, we don't cuss on the show, so I hope y'all didn't hear me out here. Because I'm telling you, if it did, he'd need a bleep button because I'm in there dancing that pot of oxtails, brother.
Listen,
Let me tell you something. Just like you are them turntables, every time I taste something that you make, boy, better and better. That pot of oxtails, I might put it on my
your menu.
Yeah.
Well,
and just pay you for the situation and then come by and grab that thing right there with that rice. I can't wait to taste it with the rice and the striped beans. Don't like. Man, I'm excited. I get excited about food. Like we all talk about food. You be the segment about food. I'll be in here talking about that.
Well,
the thing about it is, yes,
we got asked to do a cooking segment. So we said we was gonna do one with him.
Mixing
and also,
I'm gonna have some,
and then me,
it's gonna be Listen, it's about to go down. We are really changing the dynamic of WBNC this year.
Yeah, it's
about to go down. So, can you imagine how the summertime is going down?
Oh, I mean,
we're going to be.
I want to be one.
We're going to be in the park somewhere.
What do you call those people that's on the show all the time, like a steady guest? Like I'm a co-host. Like I'm there. Like I want to taste the people that's coming. I want to be one of the first people on there. I want to taste the other chefs that's coming in. I want to sit there and critique. I want to talk about this. I want to be in that segment right there. You know what I'm saying? I was a little reluctant to come on this point because me and my girl brand new in our relationship. I'm a little afraid. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, I was a little reluctant. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be coming to this door real soon, but that cooking thing, you can just sign me up. Sign me up for that.
Just
there.
Just there.
Sign me up. As a matter of fact, we just real quick, 'cause I know this ain't got nothing to do with the point, but the point of this is,
what's the
point? What's the point?
We should do some. I had this idea, and just to throw it out there so people can even chime in. I was thinking about this idea of putting this cooking contest called the Philly Q Cook-Off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in the park, top barbecuers, get some guests, talk about it, feed the public too. You know, make it an awesome thing. So we should talk about that. You know, since y'all was already talking about it 7, we can make sure that something like that happens.
Yes,
summer,
we got to make sure that we're going to set that up.
We're going to set that up. We're going to have people come through.
Waffle cones. Now let me tell you something, Miss TMT.
What waffle cones?
Let me explain something to you. All right. Now we have a sponsor that's on our station. All right. Actually, one of the people that actually has ice cream. As you heard the Dreams ice cream commercial that I played. He's actually one of our sponsors. His spot is in Glenside.
Yes.
Now, so on Glenside Avenue, right off of Eastern Road. All right. If you're at Eastern Road in Glenside, he has an ice cream factory called Dreams. Now, I met this guy when we was at the women's convention 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we was at the women's convention, and they are going through it right now. It went down like this. We was on the air talking, and she sat up there. I had my co-host Ebony at the time. She came, Lady Chai T. She came and she had ice cream. She came back with some ice cream, and when I tell you she came back with this ice cream, it was blue, and it had cookie crumbs in it, pieces of cookie in it. So, mind you, this ice cream was smelling delicious. I don't usually eat ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant. All right. So my behind stay away from dairy. I ain't stay away from dairy that day. So I'm gonna tell you, I sat up there and I had this ice cream. My goodness, I have never tasted ice cream like this ever. Now, this blue ice cream was called Cookie Monster. When I tell you that this was crazy, listen, this thing right here was absolutely amazing. We talked. He became a sponsor of the station. We go up there. We do lives. We do all types of stuff. When I tell you, he has amazing ice cream. Oh my goodness, amazing! It's he's in Glenside. It's 440. I think it's 440 East Glenside Avenue. Listen, absolutely amazing, amazing ice cream. Yes. Now it's going down. Seriously, right here, it's going down. Now this guy that's next to me, when I talk about, like I said, I cook a little bit. No, this dude, oh my goodness. I've won awards on my ribs. And I'm going to stir the pot in a few minutes. We got our other guest, Gary, come. We got our other guest. I mean, she's on the way in now. So that's why I didn't stir the pot just yet. We got a couple more people coming in. It's Gary about to go down. So, like I said, it's truly amazing. This guy, Greg the Grillman Hardy, 4 or 5 grills at one time, just gone. Just listen, he could feed an army if it came down to it, and it is definitely crazy. So, it's really amazing. We finally got one of our other guests in the building, and that's oh Lord. See, we're. I'm not trying to be like disrespectful. She's got nice eyes, you know me. We understand. We understand you, Mr. Yeah, you know. You supposed to. You should come. Yeah. You walk by it.
How about it? Hello. How my baby?
Good.
Hello, how are you?
Where your charger?
Down here.
I'm on 5%. Give me the charger. It's in the just. Yes. Oh Lord. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Hardy.
That's not cool.
Leave it alone, Hardy. Yes, I'm live. I'm live. You know it. We are on the air. We've been on the air for an hour and some change. I thank you for coming. You know, just get yourself together. Go feed your face, and then we can be back in a few. All right. So I need you to just feed your face. I can't. Listen. I can't with these people in here right now. I really can't. I love my brother. That's all I have to say. I love my brother. Absolutely amazing friend. Like I said, we're about to stir the pot. So I need this food. The everything is warm. Everything is warm. There's no need for nothing to be heated. Just put it on the plate and bring. Heat up the food, woman. We trying to finish up. I can't play too much music because Facebook cut off on Bev, and YouTube will block the music, and then it'll probably mess up the broadcast, knowing them. So it's some things I'm trying to get settled here. So I'm about to hook up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to hook up the power for the phone over there. And yes, this is a trial and error. Like I said, it's a trial and error tonight, y'all. We doing what we do, how we do it, and we gonna do. G, do me a favor.
Charger.
Yeah, I got you. Matter of fact, you just bring it around because it looks like it ain't gonna reach.
Oh, bring this. Oh no, I got you. I see. No, I can do it. You got it.
And then go up in the middle. Yes. All right. We're good. It's all right. It's all right. I'll angle it correctly. All right. Now, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Now, yeah. All right. So what we gonna do? I'm gonna try to play some music, y'all, because Bev is
trying to feed the folks.
Bev is all right. Now, some of the questions in the point is very touching. It could be raunchy at times. Listen, we are real. And I need y'all to come on with this because I want to get to the point.
They're feeding their face.
They need to come on because this thing here, I got people wanting to get to the point. And we got to get to the point. So, listen. It's about to go down. You know what I mean? So, right now we're trying to get to the next point. We need y'all to come on.
Hello?
We got people that want to get to the point. So, it's about to be real crazy. TMT, I thank you for tuning in. I thank everybody for tuning in. Abstract.
Tell her to go to YouTube, Facebook, WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio.
We're everywhere.
I'm going to text it to you. Break-N-Chainz.
All right, so do anybody on live.me have a question right now we can ask? Because we didn't get to the pot right yet.
As soon as you put in WBNC,
so
it should pop up.
We are definitely broadcasting live across the world right now. So, like I said, you can always call in 267-713-9262. And you can call in and talk to us live always. So, 267-713-9262.
Where you want me to sit?
Right wherever you want.
We live right now.
Right there, that's fine.
We live right now.
So, it's going down.
All right.
Yes.
Hello?
See,
That means he got a pot of oxtails and rice with some string beans
Listen.
I just wanted some chips to snack on, but I think
Listen.
they got some chips. I'm drinking. I just need something to nibble on.
Yeah, you better go and eat that food. Like I said, you know, I try not to do too much, you know, but I can cook a little bit, a little something. You know what I mean? But, you know, listen, this stuff is crazy. All right, y'all, we about to get into the pot. We're going to stir the pot in a minute. We're gonna make it happen. Because my first question went down. It was crazy.
I love that.
Thank you. So, all right. Ooh.
You can't see it, yeah.
This the question I picked already. It's the same one. I was waiting on you to get here, and we got another guest coming. Be here in a few. I need everybody to hit the share button for me on live.me, and Bev got to turn back on her Facebook because I don't deal with Facebook too much. They don't like me. They really don't. You know, they just, you know, they banned me, I guess. I tried to go on live earlier. My joint said trying to go live for like 10 minutes. Yeah, they don't like me. Then I went on Instagram and that joint went straight on. So I was like, yeah, Facebook don't like me. Then, you know, that's why I just deal with Instagram and my live.me family. So, you know, yeah, they're serious. Facebook don't like me. Because I guess, you know, they don't want to hear all the copyright music and all that stuff and all that, you know, blase. But I wasn't even playing no music. I was cooking my oxtails earlier. So it was real stupid that they didn't even put me on. So, all right, so.
Did you tell her get her opinion on that first one?
Oh.
I ain't doing it yet. I'm waiting on you.
I'm trying to get everybody. All right, the first question that
I'm gonna do it to everybody in here.
The first question.
You already did it?
Yeah, we did it already. I need your opinion on it. If I change myself because I love you to be with you, what in the hell?
What was that?
I don't know. If I change myself because I love you to be with you, then later on, several years later, you find out I was doing what I was a part of my life in my childhood. I was doing something that I did in my childhood, but you just finding out. Okay? We've been together for years. Okay?
Like a crime?
No.
The scenario that I had put out there was if I was one religion, raised in one religion, and we met, and you said that you prayed.
No, I don't need nobody.
You got to talk on the mic for everybody to hear you. I understand.
You
Go ahead.
And Lord Jesus. And and you said that you prayed and you asked for the woman that loves God, or a man that loves God, and I decided to change and go with your religion because of how I felt about you and I wanted to be with you. Then later on down the line, you found out that I started going back.
Your Facebook is off.
I know.
But,
I started going back to my other religion, and then you found out. So you felt deceived.
What would you do? What
would you leave me
because you felt deceived,
or would
you? Yes.
Yes.
We're married.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Would you just up and divorce me because you felt deceived?
We're married.
We're married.
I want to
yes.
make sure I'm clear.
Yeah.
We're married.
Turn it on.
It is on.
It's on.
No. We're married.
Say,
my husband is I'm Christian, so because he loved me, he practiced Christianity and read the Bible, right?
All right, now suppose.
But prior to, he was Muslim as a child.
Right.
Okay.
while we're married, behind the scenes, he's still going to the mass shit.
Right.
Would I leave him? I think we would have to have some conversation. And I mean, biblically, it's okay for us to, be together. However, because it's the hope that through my prayers and my spirituality, he would come to know Christ and fall in love with Christ just as I did. And it's the same for those who are Islamic believers. However, if I remove that, I would be done. Because that's like how I feel about my God is serious. Like, I don't care how much I like or love someone, I'm never going to deny my faith. So for you to do that just off of me, and I'm flesh and bones, and you would
been married for years,
I wouldn't care. I don't know you. I don't know you. And now it leads me to wonder, what else don't I know? Because this is major. This is big. That's not, that's like hiding a child, that's major to me. I can't, you can't communicate to me. And when we got married, we both became one. And as you are the head, now you're causing issues with me and my faith.
Right.
Because now I'm allowing you to lead, but I don't even know where you're leading me to, because I thought we were serving in this together. I don't know. I think I'd be done.
Ooh.
All right, we got like a okay.
Right.
This one will be done. This one over there said that it is a talk.
That's Greg.
Okay, he said it would be what?
It would be. Go ahead. You tell her.
What I was saying was, I mean, the fact that she used religion. I mean, it was just we didn't know what to use to say what it was. But I said, I don't know who you are. The same thing you said. You lied to me. I mean, whatever the lie was, if once we came together as one, I felt as if whatever you said to me, my question is, I would question now what this relationship was.
And what is it based on?
What is it based on? Exactly. I like, if you can just lie to me without coming to talk to me, if you felt that strongly about something that you said you gave up or something that you wasn't going to do, and you said, okay, we're going to move forward on this, and then all of a sudden you're doing something behind my back, it's going to, I was questioning what else is going on. Like, you couldn't come and talk to me. That's where I was like, well, it's hard. Maybe we can talk about it, but it's some stuff. It's some stuff on the table that you're gonna have to eat because of it. You brought something else you brought a new dimension to our relationship that wasn't there. So now the stuff that you put on the table, you gotta eat. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I am willing to sit and talk because we're married. And I think, if you're married to someone, ups, downs, ins and outs, you will fight for it. But like, you're somebody else. You know what I mean? You're something different.
But then I also would question. So originally, the question is, the person loved you so much that's why they conformed, right? I don't really think you love me that much. Because if you love me that much, you would know enough about me to know that you could be 100% honest.
And you can come talk to me.
And you could come confide in me. And then we will make a decision prior to marrying me. How much do you love me if you can deceive me and possibly lie to me?
I don't want to see people eat.
Now, one of our people said on live.me, they said, but you said for better or for worse, though.
Yeah, I said for better or for worse to my husband, who I thought I knew. I didn't say for better or for worse to a liar. I didn't say better or for worse for someone. I based it on who I knew and who he allowed me to perceive him to be. Once he now comes out of the class, that's like him, he was gay as a kid and dibbled and dabbled in homosexuality, right? But because he loved me so much and he thought that I was the one, he decided to no longer deal in that manner. But then while we're married, Now I'm thinking he's working at night or he's out with the boys at the pool hall, and you got a 4 color girl situation, and he doing all types of things. Now again, so now my question to that person is: it still for better or for worse?
Wow.
All right, man.
Jeez. All right, they said maybe God didn't put it together. Maybe man out it together. All right. So you let God handle it. Yep.
Which God we talking about here?
It's a lot. It's a lot what goes down.
Ooh.
Whatever.
So she said, and I know I'm a widow.
To me, whatever the situation was.
Wow.
You know, you said that you was going to do this, and later on to find out you were doing something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have enough faith in what we were doing to come to me and be 100. So that's what I was saying. Like, no matter what it was, whether it was religion, whether it was the homosexuality thing, whether it was you was a thief or whatever it was that you were doing beforehand, you didn't feel enough within us to come talk to me and holler at me about that. So you know what I mean? Like you said, who am I married to? Who am I with? You know what I mean? And sugar on the iced tea.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, so that was the first that was the first question.
Yeah.
Of the night. Well, thank y'all once again. All right, so we stirred the pot again, and we are.
I don't mind getting up. I don't mind walking back and forth.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Just stay right where you at.
Oh, the kid! I Lord Jesus.
Take the wheel.
I can't with this show. I missed it. I can't. Woo!
We'll talk later.
Yeah, just stay seated. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
All right, the second. You want to get the second one? I could put this one.
You
back.
said you
All right,
got it.
all right,
Let's
I got
go.
it. All right, this is the second question.
Let's go.
We stirred the pot. This is the second question. What do you do when your mate seems to always have doubts in what you are saying, no matter what it is? What do you do? What do you do when your mate seems to always have doubts?
That wouldn't be my mate.
No matter what it is.
That would not be my like. I have people now. You know, I'm single, so I have people who want to date me and want to well, we should be together. No, because when I tell you the truth, you don't believe me. When I lie, you don't believe me. So listen, I don't have time. And honestly, I don't like to argue. I'm not the arguing. You know how most females, they nag, they argue. I'm not with it. It's a waste of time. It's other things we could be doing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So not having honesty or trust in a relationship causes so many unnecessary conversations and arguments, right? Which I'm not with anyway. So I wouldn't make that person couldn't be my mate. Like all the doubt in me, all the you don't believe what I said. Why are you with me? Why? Let's just. I don't have a problem. I can be with you today and forget that I knew you tomorrow. Like that's just me. So I don't have a problem. Let's cut our losses right here. It's been good and keep it pushing. Like I'm not going to keep feeling like everything I say to you, I'm before a jury or
right.
Like no. What type of lifestyle is that? And then when you're dating, ultimately you want to get to a point of I believe marriage and whatever. So how can we ever get? You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
And especially if he's a stickler and he's stuck on like no. You're right. You
I just
right.
leave it alone. I just listen. I'll be like, all right, whatever. Just.
But all the time. So if Bev says to you, you say
if she thinks she's right majority of the time, she'll find out she's wrong.
And you still gonna stay with her
when she's wrong.
You're good. That's a good man.
Because
Bev, you got a good one.
Because you know why? You'll learn. If you think I'm saying something wrong to you, and when the truth comes out, you'll know. That
But who
babe,
feel like
you know
that?
what? But babe, you know what? Oh, I'm sorry, you was wrong. I mean, I was
No.
wrong.
And that's you know what that is? That is a person who, that's my character we're talking about here. Like now you're questioning the integrity of my character and of my person.
Yep.
Cause I'm good. I'm fine.
It's a lot of that, but you know, it is what it is. You are
good
so
man. See, I would be out the door.
Listen, when you go through stuff,
another one bites the dust.
Listen, that's a good song.
Doubts in the beginning, during a period that you're getting to know each other, that dating spell, like sure you can doubt. You know what I mean? Everybody walk through the door with baggage. Everybody walk through the door with some stuff they're gonna be skeptical of through life experiences. Everybody. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is.
You should have checked them bags before you decided you want to date.
If we go,
yes. Deal with yourself. Deal with your insecurities, because it's not my job to be your rehab. So when you come to me, already get yourself in order. Because if
it's not. Listen to me. It's not you. It's getting to know somebody. The person that I meet you.
You start off in class with an A+. When you start off with me and dating, you start off in class the first of the year in September with an A. You lose it as things happen. So in a relationship, you start off with an A. Yes, you do.
Can't start with an A.
Then what are you doing?
You're just talking. I just met you. I don't know who you are. I absolutely can be the biggest liar in the world, right? But I will figure that out through talking to you. Through us going out.
No.
I
We
get
talking
to know
about
who you
y'all
are.
dating at this point. He said your mate.
Yeah,
mate.
Your mate.
We done agreed.
If we're at the mate point and you still doubt me, what am I still here for? What's going on?
Yeah, you're my mate. We didn't just meet.
Yeah, we're not on. Yeah. My bad.
Now I done made you my partner. I'm coming.
And you still coming to me with the doubt shit? Peace out.
Beep. We're running late.
It was a little late
there. Somebody said, "What do you say, Sister Bev?" What do you say
about the whole doubt? Yeah. If I gotta, I ain't got time to be keep. I don't have the time to keep trying to make you see my point or make you believe what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. That's why I just leave it alone. I just be like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean?
Because I'm actually not doing nothing. Right. When it's a whole lot I could be doing, but because I'm with you, I'm not, and you think I might as well go ahead. I might as well go do it. I might as well go ahead and do it. You already doubting me.
Yeah, right.
And because you're insecure as a person, because
I need the mics on. I need everybody need to hear this.
Because you're so insecure within yourself for you to even be doubting me. Means that even if I decided to go and do me, you still gonna stay with me. Because if you were confident on your doubts and your insecurity and your questioning, you would have rolled out. So now that's why when your man cheat, you don't confront him unless you have a good understanding of what your next moves are. Because if you go confront him and he pushes that to the side and you like, oh, okay, well I just feel like something wrong. No, have your facts. And then, no, okay, I'm done. Because if not, if you stay, guess what? Listen, at the end of the day, all we're going to do is argue. All you going to do is have doubts. And then we still going to be back together.
And drink at the same time. And I've been drinking, so I just need a nibble, like peanuts at the bars and pretzels.
That's why you have a slice of bread.
Yeah, we got alcoholics in the building, but you know,
he from down south.
Yeah, he just
I'm like, and I think it was wheat bread. Like, I'm like, they just stopped it in the gravy, and that was all he wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
His girl, you ain't got no problem. He'll make a good man. You ain't got to cook. This
bread,
a loaf of bread, and pour some gravy on it. He good.
Well, he's a chef, so
yeah.
A chef?
Yeah. Chef and just bread. Yeah.
Wow. What you cook?
Everything.
A little bit of everything. I focus and concentrate on.
Let me grab
doorbell.
Yep. Let me grab that.
Oh, this his girlfriend.
That's right. Go to the door right now.
Yep.
It's going down. It's going down. Shit, it's going down.
How long y'all been together?
We've been talking to each other for like 4 months.
Oh, they ain't good.
Girl, come on in.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi. We on
Yeah, we on.
We on. We are on. Like popcorn.
He been acting up.
Always.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I started to.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Are you hungry? You
I'm
want
eating
some?
salt and vinegar
You want
chips
some
and
food?
bread.
How y'all doing?
Good. Good. Tasha Neat.
Hi, Ladybug.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Chris, Bev, just met this young lady. I don't remember her name.
Tasha Neat.
No, Tasha.
Ty. Either or.
Ty. Oh, you said Ty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara.
Tamara.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Welcome, welcome.
All right, we got to get her a microphone. We got to get her mic.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Yep. There you go.
Right into the mix.
Right into the mix.
No problem doing that.
Yeah, right into the mix.
No problem doing that. Right. Go ahead and ask that question again.
What?
That's a good question. Right there.
Hold on. First off, this the rule to this.
There's
You're
no
not
rule.
going to act up.
Only one rule to this. We can't cuss.
That's it. That's the only rule. That's the only rule.
Just pause real quick because we know our mouths are like sailors out here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't cuss.
All right, so the question, this the
Put it in the bucket.
Put it in the bucket.
Give me a piece of paper and a pen.
All right, this the second question of the night. The second
is. It's
question
right there.
is, what do you do when your mate seems to always have doubts in what you are saying, no matter what it is?
I stopped talking.
Is that microphone on? No, turn it on. It's a switch on it. He turned it off.
Hello.
Yeah.
I stopped talking because if I've already expressed to you how I feel about your insecurities, there's nothing else I need to say. I let my volume speak for itself, meaning how I conduct myself, character, everything.
See?
So if you don't believe me, that's up to you. That's not my problem. I haven't given you any reason to doubt me.
Your mate, I'm done.
Absolutely. I need you to get your securities back in check.
Ooh. That's what I said. That's what I said. Amen. That's what I said. Exactly what I said.
Why are you looking like that? This is on camera.
Yes. Yeah, we on there. All right, so we're going to stir the pot again.
I got it.
You got it? Oh, there we go. This is the third question of the night, yo. Like I said, if y'all want to call in, y'all can call in 267-713-9262. That's 267-713-WBNC. Y'all can always call in. Now, if you got any oh Lord, if you got if you all right, we about to do the third question of the night. All right, it's the third question of the night. All right, so we gonna say the question right now. No, just listen. Just hit. I'll be in a second. Hold on.
He doesn't know how to use the microwave.
Okay. Woo. Have you snapped out on your spouse or special friend for them putting their feet on you while you're trying to get warm?
No, I like that.
Yeah, I have.
Feet on me.
Put your feet on me and your feet cold, and I'm already warm. You done lost your mind. Because it's cold. That's like putting icebergs on somebody that's hot.
There's a nestle place.
Yeah,
When
it's
you get in
nestling
the bed,
after you
nestle in that special
No,
spot.
you
You
got
like
to-
this, and
you
I
got-
get like this. I be like, oh.
No, you got to
like this.
you got to make sure
Nestle?
no feet. If your feet is cold,
I need to warm my feet with your body.
oh Lord Jesus. All right, hold on, y'all. We got a question coming in. Hold on one second here.
There's no rules.
They on.
Get my feet
Can I have something to drink?
Absolutely. WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. Who's on the line?
Who you talking to? What are you talking about? Tea or water? I want some wine. Are you serious?
Oh, hold on one second.
That's not wine.
Hold on one second.
I'm gonna get you.
WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. Who's on the line? Hold on one second. I got to make you a little louder here. Hold on one second. 1 second there, sir.
I'm trying to listen to what they say.
Hello. Who's on the line?
Your boy Dante Diesel. What's good? What's good?
Hey, Mr. Diesel himself. What's good, sir?
Oh man, life's in the slow lane right now. What's good? How y'all doing? Hey, Bev.
Hey, Dante. How you doing?
I'm freezing right now. It's cold.
I hear that. Listen, are you commenting in on the question tonight, sir?
Yeah, I'm listening, and I'm a little biased, and it's cool. So the second question, as far as people's insecurities, I'm learning some things, and the one thing I do recognize is that an overabundance of insecurities can break up a relationship.
That is true.
If there's some old hashed communication that's going on that's bringing up some insecurities that didn't surface before, that could be just something that could be an energy that's in the room, that could be an energy that that person is giving off, and it's causing that other person to feel some type of way. So sometimes you got to look at it from both sides of the fence. Sometimes we get defensive and we automatically want to shut down just because that's in our nature to not have conflict. But if we truly, really love somebody, we're going to get to the root of the matter, because every time you jump in and out of relationships, whether we know it or not, we take another person's spirit with us, so to speak, because we're dealing with energy. So at the end of the day, our insecurities are coming from spaces that have been tapped in a while back, and that's resurfacing because of a communication that was given or had that just like put something in the air. And so if a person's insecure about, just prime example, if they're insecure about maybe you going out with your girlfriends and this is something you never did before, or they're walking into it new, they may have had some past experiences with that, and because they brought it to your attention, is not necessarily saying that that's what they're going to do for months and months to come. That's just something that it was on their mind, they brought to your attention. It may have been an insecure thought on your behalf. However, on the other person's behalf, it's more like, all right, I want to make sure that this person ain't the same type of person that I had before, and so therefore I don't want to walk into something that I don't want. Now, you saying if that's your mate. If it's your mate and y'all, it depends on how long y'all been together, because you really never know a person. You can go a whole lifetime. You can go 20 years and still not know the person exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, if you're talking about your mate, we all have some underlying insecurities that may have not surfaced yet until you meet that right person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of biased on just walking away immediately until I know all the facts. Once I know all the facts, then I can completely walk away satisfied knowing that at the end of the day, I made the perfect choice. Because that, for me, when you in a relationship, you in it for the long term. You're not just in it, to get your boots knocked. And if that's what you're in it for, then that's what you're in it for. But if you're in a relationship, it's something long term. So therefore, you're supposed to help build each other. So sometimes people are going to have certain insecurities that arouse from out of nowhere, just because of a communication that was given that made that energy come to the forefront. I mean, that's just my take on it.
That's
a valid point.
Very, very, very valid point. Man, listen.
We got a little frowning face over here, though.
You're not going to satisfy everybody, because you got to remember also that we deal with our own spirit. We deal with our own insecurities and our own what they call wall. And so sometimes we build up this strong wall to believe that, well, we don't have these things in us, and so therefore the person I meet shouldn't have them in them. And when we build that type of wall, we never leave room for error. And so therefore, when we really have a breakdown, people ain't gonna feel our breakdown, because for so long we had this wall up believing that we're not vulnerable. You feel what I'm saying to you? So we all have some type of insecurities in us that sometimes need to be checked. And sometimes if you check it properly, at the end of the day, you grow to be a better person. So that's what we're supposed to be here for, to help build one another, not to take away from one another and just leave one another just at an instance. That's what they love. That's what powers that be love, for us to not give each other the proper energy that's needed to help build one another. Because when you got two strong, and I don't want to make it racial. I don't want to make this racial, but I'm going to tell you the truth. If you got two strong black people, a black man and a black woman together, and they're building each other, you can move mountains. But we have learned, commercialism has taught us how to, when something go wrong, we immediately cut it off. And that we go jump to the next boat, and that boat got some insecurities. And then we jump on the next boat, and that boat got some insecurities. And we keep jumping to all these boats, but we never want to patch the hole that's in the boat that looks kind of okay.
I hear that. I definitely hear that. All right, you got a lot of comments saying right makes sense, brother. And
I like that gentleman's comment about we're all energy. No, look, I was listening. The speaker's in there, so I did hear him, Ty. My thing is this. He opened up correct. You know what I mean? It's all about energy. All of us are connected through energy. So when that man spoke about energy, already I knew he was going to be on a path that was similar to my own. And thank you, brother. I can relate. I can relate to what he was saying, though. I can relate to what you were saying, because you know what I mean. Energy feeds off of energy, and it does. Period. I don't care if you don't have to open up your mouth. When you come into a room, you can already feel positive or negative energy.
That's true.
That's just what it is.
That
so
is true.
When he spoke about that, you know what I mean, I knew his point going forward. I knew when he spoke going forward that he was going to have a good point with his saying. So I like what you were saying, whatever his name was. Dante. Where you coming from, Dante? Here in Philly?
We Philly. We right here in Philly, baby.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I appreciate your words on that, bro. Really.
Yes. And I'm just excited to hear people having these kind of communications, because when you're trying to build a black family, these are the kind of conversations that we don't tend to have. And then when we run into these problems, we tend to like to run away. But if we can understand them, then we can grow in it. And then as once again, as your energy changes, so does your thoughts and your ways and actions. And so therefore, certain things that you used to do, you won't do anymore, because you have checked yourself at the door.
I definitely want to invite you to my barbecue, Dante. So if you know Chris, next time I go to Cooking Out, you're definitely more than welcome to come by. I like to sit down and talk to you face to face, sir.
Okay, Dante, hi.
Hi,
it's Tamara. Just because we might not like to have that conversation does not mean that conversation does not have to be reintroduced, because we have to have the uncomfortable conversation at times. Regardless of how it may make someone feel, it might be important to the other person. So if it might scratch the surface a lot more, I need him to close his mouth. Look now. Look. I'm serious. Look, I don't.
Let's speak it.
All right, so I agree. I agree with what you're saying, because your opinion and point of view has valid point. And so it's all still, once again, based on how you feel in that moment and the energy that you're providing. So if you don't want to cross that bridge, you don't have to have that conversation. But what I'm saying, if you want to build solid relationships,
absolutely. So when
you have to cross those bridges.
Okay, so since that one person always doesn't want to have this conversation, when is it okay to have that conversation, even if it makes that person uncomfortable? It has to be brought
okay. So
up.
This is one thing that we all have lacked over time, and because we're in this microwavable world we live in, and it's time and patience. None of us have that. A lot of us are lacking that. And I'm going to tell you why I know, because over time, I'm talking about like 20 years of being in the entertainment business, actually more than 20 years, but being in there, I've seen music go from where we use bands and musicians to drum machines, and we went from 8-track to now digital download, and we did it all in a matter of less than 30 years. But we've been in existence in this world for a long time. But if you would just count 2,000 years, within the last 1900 years, we didn't have that type of technology. So now we're in this microwavable world where time and patience no one has. When you're trying to promote your business, no one has time to press the share button, which is next to the like button. No one. We're in this microwavable. Let's get in, get out. Is the sex good? It's not good. Bye. Is he got money? He ain't got no money, or she got money? She ain't got no money, or she got a crib, or can she cook? Bye. All of those things come and go now. We're in this fast wave, so we have no patience anymore.
That's
so when you specifically ask me, when does that conversation come? It comes when the moment is right. And when that moment is right, you will know, because your energy will feel it. And his energy or her energy will feel it. And it will be that right time to have that conversation. But because you don't have patience enough to wait it out, because you don't have that spirit enough to say, I'm going to hold fast to what I believe in and to this relationship because I believe in this person, that's when you'll see it. But when you don't hold fast into it, you ain't going to see nothing. You're going to see the next person and their fuck-ups, and I'm sorry, excuse me, and I curse, their mess up, their BS, their trials and their tribulations, and you're going to bounce to somebody else. And this is what we do. And this is what we've been doing all our lives because we haven't really settled into who we are. We're looking for someone to fill a space. I'm sorry?
Can I cook your dinner?
Are you serious?
What happened? I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
Go ahead.
I like what you're talking about. Can I cook your dinner?
Not
like invite you over to my house, cook your dinner. Like, you know what I mean? Just want to make sure, like, you just tell me what it is that you like. So when you come to the barbecue, that's on the plate for you.
That's all he has to say. He got to say some things that touch your spirit so you can cook him dinner? Seriously?
Listen, who is that speaking? I like her.
Listen to me. I feel what you're saying, but my thing is, okay, so what happens if this conversation I don't feel in my spirit at the same time this gentleman feels it in his spirit until 20 years later? So you telling me I had to wait 20 years just to introduce my feelings? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Listen, I'm not asking you per se to do anything. You have your own time limit and your own growth pattern that you have to achieve in your own life.
Thank you.
And if this is not what you're looking for, therefore no one can give you the advice that you will need to get to where you need to go. Yeah. What I'm saying to you is specifically how we individually deal with our own issues and problems is how we individually deal with it. Some people are going to have patience because they know what they want. And some people are going to say, that person is not going to give me, and they know for a fact in their mind, that person's not going to give me what I'm looking for. And then they're going to move forward. But if you really don't know what you're looking for, you're going to always move forward. That's all I'm saying to you. You're going to always keep bouncing and bouncing because you still haven't gathered within your spirit exactly what you can accept and what you can reject in your life as far as a relationship. Because no perfect relationship is going to sit in your lap.
Absolutely.
That's the truth. No perfect relationship is going to sit in your lap. That's
I always say I'm perfectly imperfect because I am.
I agree with that. For sure.
Dante,
so
as we
digest that, I'm sorry, I only take up y'all whole show. This y'all show, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say this last part and I'm going. I'm done. As we digest this, what I'm saying to you, only thing I want to say is that we all have our weights and balances. And when I say that, I mean that we all have our own time limit of what we expect out of our lives. So I don't put any blame on anyone. My only advice is that if we take the time out to take a deep breath and gather our thoughts and try to pursue our relationships from all angles instead of just one angle, I think that we can build better relationships. That's it.
Thank you so much, Dante. Dante, thank you so much, man, for commenting, bro, and tuning in, man.
Share it.
Share, definitely share. Subscribe to us on YouTube, man, because we're trying to get our subscribers up so we can start doing some things a little different. Man, listen.
Most definitely. I'm definitely going to do that, man. I love y'all, man. You know, y'all got my heart, man, so it's all good. Like,
love you too,
but I love the ladies that's there, and I understand, like, what she's saying, and like I said, it's all about timing. Like, everybody has their own time and space and spiritual outlook on life. So
Yes,
I can
sir.
agree with her and agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying to you? But at the end of the day, we all fit the flow. So it's all good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
I love y'all, man. I love y'all.
Love you too, bro. All right, we can
Y'all
highlight
have
you
a
in a
good
minute.
night.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Peace. WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio, man. We about to go into commercial break. We got a couple commercials lined up, so we're going to rock out for a second, and then we'll be back with question number, what's that, 4?
5.
4 and 5.
No, 5 because
five?
we did the foot thing.
Yeah, we did the foot thing. All right, so we got,
Questions from.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys get these questions?
they all over. So we yes, we do. All right, y'all, we'll be back. We're going into these commercials. Let's go.
That's who's on the panel. Yes, we got people on Facebook live over here that's putting in their questions. I told them to go ahead and inbox me. So if you're following me on Facebook, you can inbox me your question and I'll write it down and put it in the pot. We got questions rolling in. So
Mac tonight, what's good?
Thank you.
I need everybody. Can you explain to the folks that's tuning in now what's going on?
Okay, everybody who's just now tuning into the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show, premiering The Point. And this is where we have questions that people send to us and everything. And I'm going to show y'all on Facebook. Okay, here. This is live.me.
This is the pot.
This is the pot. Facebook Live. This is the pot that we put everything in. Yes.
Yes, they wrote scripts.
Oh, I can see clearly now. The writing is gone.
Them things is a little dirty right now. If you can see that clear, then there's something really wrong with your vision.
I don't.
Off
Yeah.
script. I need to know. I need to know the doctor.
Lord, you need to go to the doctors.
Listen, I can see the sign.
Yeah, we gotta stir the pot, man. It's called the pot. So yes, it's called The Point. This show is called The Point. So what we're gonna do? I'm trying to get some things together. We're gonna actually go into some commercials or a little song or something because YouTube usually we gotta find out how to get around this music situation.
That's all right because it's coming. We're not even gonna worry about that.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
It's coming.
So
yes, we still up. Yeah, fold it up.
Right now, we're getting new questions into the pot. We don't see the thing about this is we're not gonna know, bro. You letting out my heat.
You letting out the heat.
Bro, you letting out my heat. All right, thank you. Well, then go outside and thank you. Exactly. You letting out my heat. It's crazy.
He about to pay the gas bill.
Yeah, right. He about to pay that bill. But hey Tara,
we also
what's going
would like
on?
y'all to subscribe.
Yes. Tara is on. Yep.
Hey, my baby. Hey, Thunder Movement.
Yeah. So
tell me, do you know whose voice this is?
So like I said, if you just tuning in,
yes,
and you are just hearing what's going on or just tuning in, she said, "Hey, honey." So right now, this is the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. We're on till 10 o'clock tonight.
And we're premiering The Point.
The Point. It's a new segment on the WBNC.
I'm on my Beverly
CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. It's called The Point. So definitely. My bro DJ Muggs in the building. What's good, bro? How you feeling, good, man? That's my bro from New York, DJ Muggs. Yes. Hey Muggs, we're gonna have to have you on here too. So we gotta hook up soon, man. So right now, I don't even have my turntables up, nothing, man. I'm working off my laptop, y'all. I don't usually just work off my laptop. So like I said, this is the first
Beverly Brooks.
This is the first little joint we doing, premiering our major premiere for this show is gonna be February 1st.
Yes.
So right now we got a couple guests in the building. We got Tajani Hamilton, Tamia, and Greg the Grill Man Hardy is in the building, along with Bev Brooks.
Yes, yes. Hey, Carolyn.
And Tammy's Catering Kitchen.
Tammy's Catering. See, you gotta have your microphone on. See,
Tammy's Catering Kitchen.
Yes, Tammy's Catering Kitchen is in the building.
Facebook and Instagram.
And I'm glad they eat my food because I ain't no chef, but hey,
we a chef and you're right.
We a chef in my own mind. Yeah, that's about it.
But like we tell everybody, you can inbox us. You can send your questions to info.wbnc@gmail.com. We'll get them. We'll put them in the pot. Yes. And like we said, we have questions in the pot. We pull them at random.
They can call in. If you got a question on your mind, you can always call in. Yes. So,
yes.
Like I said, y'all can always send y'all questions 24/7 to info.wbnc@gmail.com.
Send them in all week long, every day.
Send them in every day. So next Friday when we get here, and the premiere of the show is definitely going to be off the chain because we're going to have everything right. Because this is, like I said, this is a trial and error right here tonight.
Everything's right now.
Right now, it's trial and error.
It's 100. So it is what it is.
We gonna make this. We gonna make this totally the truth. When I tell you, it's done, and we got some things going on. Thank you. So. Right now, I just got to get into these quick commercials. You know what I mean? So let me try to get into this real quick, and we gonna do this thing real quick, y'all. Give me a second, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, right back.
Knowing your breasts can save your life. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast health. Brought to you by Susan G. Coleman and the Ad Council.
Philly Native Clothing Company is Philadelphia's premier clothing line since released in December of 2001. Philly Native has taken Philadelphia tri-state area by storm. We are more than a clothing line. Philly Native is a socially conscious company focused on individuals and groups to brand themselves. Philly Native is a resource to help individuals who desire to start their own clothing line to bring their ideas to reality. Philly Native encourages people of all ages, groups, walks, and locations to do their best in whatever they do and be proud to be an American, starting in America's birthplace, Philadelphia. So that means wherever you are in this country, you too are a Philly native. So visit us at www.phillynative.com. Call 215-206-7307 or email us at lholiday@phillynative.com. That is LHALIDAY@phillynative.com.
WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. It's your man DJ CL Smooth.
It's your girl Bev Brooks.
We are definitely in the building. The CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show.
Premiering The
Point. This is the very trial and error show today.
No, it is what it is. It's the real thing. It's exactly who CL and Bev is.
Yeah, it's definitely, listen. If y'all don't know who CL and Bev is and how we act, then something is wrong. You gotta.
They weren't paying attention. No, that was the one that we already did. We got to go into the
All right, so, all right, y'all. If y'all just tuning in, this is the premiere of The Point, a new segment on the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. The CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show is usually about music and a little bit of talk, but we're going to change we're going to flip the script on it. So this is what we're doing right here. Yes, the pilot program. Yes. All right, so if y'all just tuning in, this is the pot. This is the pot. We about to stir the pot and pull something out of here, and we don't know what direction it's going to go. We really don't know. It's a lot of questions and stuff in here. And if you have any questions, you can always go to info.wbnc@gmail. Send us a question all week long, y'all, because next Friday it's going to be crazy. Your question could get pulled, and we're going to have some people in the building, and we're going to comment on it. Y'all can comment on it. Y'all can call in 267-713-9262. And like I said before, on the post that we put out earlier, if you want to join the show, you might be able to get on here.
If you want to be a part of the panel.
You want to be a part of the panel, you might get on there. All right, so what we're going to do, we about to stir this pot again. Somebody else want to pick a joint or what? Come on. You want pick get to the point? All right, let's get to the point. I'm digging in the pot, y'all. I don't know where to listen. I'm digging.
Get it right. Get it right. I
know. Listen. I'm trying to get in it. All right. We got one, y'all. We got one.
All the food about to spill.
Ooh. As a woman of God Almighty, how do you stay prepared for the kingdom until your husband finds you while you're waiting?
That was actually a sent in.
Yeah, this was a sent in.
That was sent in.
Well, can I say something?
Your microphone is right there. Turn it on and
repeat it one time. So
all right. Now this one said once again, as a woman of God Almighty, how do you stay prepared for the kingdom until your husband finds you while you're waiting?
Prayer, fasting without ceasing.
Put that microphone up to your mouth for me, please, sweetie, and say that again.
You have to stay in prayer. You have to continuously, diligently pray to God and ask God for guidance and for wisdom in all that you need. You have to be obedient, I guess. Yeah, that's what I would say. But you also have to know that you still have to be able to live your life fully. Don't just keep on waiting, talking about, oh, when is man going to come? Live your life like you've been living your life the right way. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you only know the right way. Can't nobody judge you for living your life the right way. Mm-hmm. If you honor God and believe in God, let that be your, where your footprints lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else got a comment? Mr. Grelby, you have anything to say on that?
So, I do.
All right, Tasha.
I got a couple things to say. First things first, I agree with Tamara to some degree, right? But we must understand that until death, we will continue to battle between our flesh and our spirit. Okay. And that's just what it is. So understand that you're not going to live a perfect walk. You are going to fall short. There is only one perfect man that God has put on this earth, and that was Jesus, and he left. So there is no one else that is perfect. So you're going to fall subject to those ideas of wanting a man before God sends them. You may have a moment of lust. You may have a moment of when you fall into bed with someone. And I'm not saying that that's okay, but I'm also going to remind you not to condemn yourself because Christ already died for that sin. What I also want to remind you is that you have to avoid going to certain things and being around certain environments. Because if your idea and your focal point, the focal point for you is, I just want to wait for God to send me a husband, then maybe you can't hang out with your single friends that are not on that same type of wave, right? You can't go to a club or a house party if you like, it's just certain things you just can't put yourself in that environment.
You know you're gonna be
However,
tempted.
you also can't be so religious, right? Like walking with God is not about religion, it's about a relationship. So, and I only say that from my own perspective, right? Like, I am an individual who I choose not to have sex. Like, I could. That's not hard at all. I've had loads of it, you know. How you doing? But I just, you know, because of where I am in my relationship with God, I choose not to indulge. However, because I want to reiterate, because there is no perfect man still walking the face of the earth, I am not perfect. Do I have my moments? Glory be to God. Okay. Yes, I do. Also understand I'm dating, right? I'm dating. And so, well, I don't know about dating. I'm doing me. I mean, I wouldn't say dating, but I have individuals who I talk to, you know, and it gets to those moments when you're like, oh, you know what? We can chill. But by 11 p.m., I'm an adult. I'm a woman at 11:30. I want to shower and now I want to relax. Your body looking good. I done put on perfume. You got on cologne. So now I know I need to leave by a certain point. I'm disciplined because I don't want to fall into bed with somebody, but I put myself in a position to, like you said, Tamara, be obedient. But also I don't put so much pressure on myself where I need to be perfect. And everybody, let me, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news to whomever.
You better tell the truth.
So now you may spend the rest of your life single because you're waiting for this man. And if you are not operating with discernment, because that's a gift from God, and that only increases the more you walk with God and in a relationship with God, not religion. So if